IUR FM, Newry and Mourne's community station.
Well, you're very welcome back. 26 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. You're tuned to the Shoebox Show with me, Jerry Martin, on IUR FM 101.4, and a very good evening to you. Well, as always, we bring you the very best in unsigned artists every Tuesday. And we're going to do that this Tuesday as well. Coming up live very, very shortly, in studio and unplugged, we have a young lady named Laura. We'll be playing you a couple of original tunes, including a song which won the regional heats of the IYMA, that's the Irish Youth Music Awards, at the Magnet Centre in Newry just over a week ago. That brings me very, very nicely to two gentlemen who are in studio with me right now. They are Dan and Glenn, and they're going to have a little chat with us about the Magnet Centre, and a little chat as well about the IYMAs and what they're all about. And we'll also be chatting with Laura as well, who's in studio with us too. First of all, we'll go to Dan. Dan, you're very, very welcome to the Shoebox Show on IUR FM.
Thanks very much. Well, we're from the Magnet Centre.
Well, what exactly is the Magnet Centre?
The Magnet Centre is a young adult centre for the ages of between 15-year-olds and 25. It's open to anyone that wants to come in. We have a member base of about 100 to 200 people. The average on about 30 to 50 people come in a day. Sometimes it'd be very, very busy. It's quite hard to work along with that at the same time. We have groups throughout the week which supply to the groups for the members every week.
When you say groups now, what do you mean by groups?
Well, there's groups. There's a lot of groups. 3 by 4. There's about
there's 2 rows of 5. I don't know. There's about 12 groups now.
Yeah, there were about 12 groups, ranging from young women's, young men's, music and media, drama, art, journalism group. What else?
Open space, creative writing, sports group.
And the brand new group, which is the PR group, that has just opened up in the centre.
Pardon me. I just got a dose of the cough there. Okay, basically, there's an awful lot going on there, isn't there? I mean, it's covering a lot of bases. Your fingers in many pies, I suppose, as they say. But what's the idea behind this? Is this to sort of give people a kind of a training for various different careers in life and things that they could get into, or?
Each group has outcomes at the end of the year for what you learn. Each member does get a good experience and a very valuable experience within each group, and a lot of them learn a lot of stuff from each group for every week.
Okay.
We specialise in music and media. That's the one we're in. I'm in multiple groups, but music and media being my main one. We like to teach any we call them newbies or newcomers. When you want to come in and learn something, we will teach you it. A lot of people, when I'm sitting doing sound for a night, doing it with a band, I'll have one of them standing with me for most of the night, and I'll show them how to use the desk and stuff. We let them join in, help. We give them jobs on a night when there's a gig on. We give them jobs like crowd control or mighting upstairs or something.
That's one thing I have actually noticed about the centre. There is a lot of that goes on where everybody gets a piece of the action, gets involved. It's very, very hands-on. So, I mean, at the end of the day, well, obviously I'm chatting to you now, Glenn. You're heavily involved in the music scene as it sits anyway, playing in various bands and that kind of thing. So, I mean, obviously that's something really good to bring to the table. So do you share that knowledge then with the other people that come along and want to learn about that kind of thing? Is that basically the essence of it?
That's the way I do it is, if you come in and you want to learn something about music or start a band, need help with your band, I do a lot of technician work now, so drum technician sort of the thing I'm going in now. So if people want to learn about drums, I usually show them how to take it apart, put it back together, tune it, fix it, clean it, all that stuff.
Right, okay.
So it's experience.
So what would be the sort of the overview of the centre as a whole? What's its main aim?
Its main aim is the way I see it is to give youth like a comfortable place to be, to feel welcome and at home, and to make friends, learn new experiences, get job opportunities, just build up your repertoire.
That's the one main thing that we pride ourselves on in the centre, is that we accept anyone and whoever wants to come into the centre. We're a very, very welcome centre. There's I've never been into any other centre that has been more welcoming than the Magnet. And the amount of times I've heard this from other members and people who've only been in once or twice say that they've never met a nicer group of people that also help in the centre and actually just go to the centre every day. We have a great staff base of youth workers that are more than do above and beyond the duty of work what they're already meant to do, and they're a great group to work with. And the management members are always the safeguard for the members of the centre, and we do the best what we can do for all the members in the centre with the management team we have.
Okay, great. Well, if somebody's sitting at home listening to this tonight and they fall within that age group and they're thinking to themselves, I'd really like to get involved in something, I'd really like to get, I like the sound of what I'm hearing here, but I don't know how to go about it, or maybe I'm too nervous or too shy, whatever. How can they get in contact with you, even discreetly or confidentially? How can they get in contact with you?
Discreetly or confidentially, we have the Magnet Facebook page, which you can always add a message. If you know any of the members of the management, feel free to message them. I get asked quite a lot about people feeling that they're a bit scared to go in and a bit nervous and not knowing whether they know anyone. And I just tell them honestly, there's no worries at all. You push the buzzer at the door and you get brought in, and if you want to have a wee tour around, we're happy to give you a wee tour around, show people, introduce you to people. And more than likely we won't even have to introduce anyone, because usually someone comes up and talks to them anyway.
Absolutely. I was just thinking that too, because socially, for people who maybe a wee bit socially shy even, it's a great opportunity to meet people and like-minded people, obviously, and to widen your circle of friends. And
that's happened.
I've seen people who come out of their shells. I've seen people who've come in. I've grown up with people and I've known them as a person. And if they came in, I've seen them come to these mad people who just they're always talking to people. Now I used to watch them, you're scared to talk to anyone. Now they can't get them shut up.
Well, I came into the centre first and I was very, very quiet. I was very, very shy, and I've been there for nearly 5 years now, and it's made me as a person, and I love the place for the fact that it has made me for who I am now, and now that I'm giving back to it is even better.
Cool. Okay, so that's good. Essentially that's what I was trying to get a point across. There is something for absolutely everybody there. Oh yeah. Well, that's good. That's absolutely great. Tell us a little bit about the activities that go on. You have events and you have gigs and things like that.
Yes, that's what I'm in charge of is the music and media end of it, where we are in charge of every Friday night. We make events which could range from concerts, which would be small gigs, movie nights, quiz nights. There's even just
Take Me Out. There's loads of them. I'm trying to think of funny ones. We can't remember. Take Me Out was really funny though.
The Take Me Out is very, very funny. Everyone joins in. We try to make our own games to do with the Magnet. We've done Deal or No Deal, which was quite a success. But the most success was Take Me Out, which was very, very fun and loads of laughs, and everyone enjoys it.
Excellent. Okay, well that's covered quite a bit of the work of the Magnet Centre itself does. How did you get involved with the IYMAs, and tell us what they are?
The IYMAs is the Irish Youth Music Awards, which is run by Youth Action, which have an office in our centre that work along with us. The project was Champions for Change, which has supported the IYMAs in Newry.
What is Champions for Change now?
This is the project that is run by the Youth Action. Within the area. Their Youth Action are massive. Youth Action NI are very, very massive within Northern Ireland, and very big in Newry for helping out with what goes on here. But for us, with the Magnet, they do this every year. This is the 6th year we do in the IYMAs, and it is funded through the Community Relations Council and public.
Okay, sponsorship and that kind of thing, and well, it gets its funding anyway.
Yeah, it gets its funding. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And the Irish Youth Music Awards, there's quite a buzz about this now, because it's quite a grand title, isn't it? When you think about it, the Irish Youth Music Awards, it's like one of those things you see. It's got that ring to it, the Oscars, the Brits.
Know about it, it's good.
Yeah.
Big event,
It's something that has got bigger and bigger every year, and there's more heats and more bands. Even we never really had many as 10, but we've had 10 this year that entered, and I'm sure
the regional heat,
regional heat in Newry. But there's other places that have just started up and have been bigger, and there's more and more places that are looking to get involved, and this thing that goes on every year seems to just keep on getting bigger and bigger.
The bands are getting better and better too.
The talent this year was
very, very close this year. Close. A lot of very good acts this year.
Okay. And the way it worked on the night, all the acts, I believe, had 4 votes each.
Yes, each act had 4 votes to give out, 4 for best band and 4 for best song. They get to organise it. If one person's only in the band, they get 4 votes themselves, or if there's multiple people, they all have to organise which votes go where, and then they're all counted up and double counted, and then we released obviously the winners were.
There's quite a twist in it too, because the way I understand the way it works is, as you say, there's 2 winners on the night. There's the winning act, and then there's the winning song, winning original song as well too. But the twist is that the winning act have to take the winning song with them through the final double.
Which gives a good incentive.
It's absolutely a brilliant idea.
How they're going to adapt the winning song to their sound and band. Yeah.
Again, it forces cooperation, doesn't it? At the end of the day, and maybe forces is too strong a word. It's not the word I'm looking for. It encourages. Essentially, it entails cooperation between the winning songwriter, the winning song, and the winning act that has to perform that song. So there has to be a lot of cooperation there, and this is where we're going to have a wee chat now with the good lady herself, Laura. You're very, very welcome. Get in close to that mic and say hello.
Hi.
Laura, it's your song.
It is. I'm just so chuffed. On the night, as soon as it was called out, I actually cried. I was so overwhelmed. Like, this is my first time, like, even playing a gig in the Magnet, you know. And for me, it was a pretty big deal, because even some of my friends had never heard me sing or play guitar before, you know. And for them, like, for my friends to be in other bands and, you know, vote for me as well, like, to win best song, I just didn't know what to do. I was so chuffed.
Oh, excellent, and kudos to you for that. It's an amazing, I'm sure it was an amazing feeling on the night.
Yeah, it was. Such a buzz.
And then to realise that your song is going to be heard in Dublin.
Yeah, in the Avila.
In front of a potential 15,000 people.
Amazing.
That is an absolutely fantastic thing. It really, really is. And we're going to be listening to that song a little later in the programme. You're going to perform it for us live. You are? Absolutely brilliant. Good stuff. Well, okay, so we've got a feel now, everybody here, of what the IMYA regional heat was about. And I'm sure the excitement on the night must have been absolutely fantastic.
Well, it was quite stressful for me at the same time, but for my team in music and media were absolutely brilliant. The night couldn't have went any better. There was over 100 people, and yes, I have to thank my team, which absolutely brilliant. There was over 100 people that attended, and 10 bands played all together. The atmosphere was unbelievable, and how smooth the gig went was I couldn't even explain how good it was.
Okay, well, that brings us nicely to the next point, especially when you mentioned team, because this is the next point I wanted to bring up with you, because at this point now a team gets to work. There is a lot of work to be done between now and the 12th of April. Tell us a little bit about that team, how that operates, and what the jobs are for the people involved and what they have to do, kind of thing.
There's the team of 25 jobs, 22 jobs, and each person has their own role, and it could range from something that they do previous to the actual final, where they do the fundraising, where we fundraise to get down there, the Facebook, to, you know, from getting our points system to go to everything from the points, making sure everything's getting done. And then there's jobs on the day, which is the likes of the guitar techs, the drum techs, people who are stage managing, everything to do with that. It's each person plays a part, and each person gives something, and it's very, very enjoyable to do. So it is.
There's a reason why all these jobs have to be done, though, isn't there? There's a point collating system. Explain that to me.
And all on previous to before you actually play or go down to the final, all the points, you have to get the most points as you could possibly get. And with those points is more of a chance for you to win on that night. And with you playing and with your points is the best chance for you to win.
Okay. So it's a combination of points accumulated along the way by the whole team behind the winning regional winning entrant in the final, and how they perform on the day as well too. Yeah. So it's a massive team effort. How many people are involved in this team?
There's about 20 to 25 people on the team working. There's people that are doing stuff. The fundraising ideas what we've been doing are brilliant as well. What my whole team on a Wednesday are great, and they all attend to do their own job, and to do with organising and putting ideas towards it is just great. So it is.
Cool. So it's a big undertaking, and it must be very hard to sort of get everybody together and say, right, how are you getting on with this job? How are you getting on with that job? Do you need any help here? And for everybody to pull their weight and be aware of what everybody else is doing.
It's not even just that for me to do that. Is everyone else helps out each other. Everyone is willing to help out each other and with their jobs, and it's just the amount of people have the force that they have, as in the motivation is it's brilliant. So it is for them, and everyone helps each other, even if they don't have to, but they still do at the same time.
Cool. So I mean, that's absolutely amazing. It's really it is a big undertaking. So how do you fancy your chances then for this year?
This year our chances are very, very good with the band that I played and the song. I'm very interested to hear how it goes, and I'm very looking forward to how it goes. And I think we do have a very, very good chance this year. This is our sixth year doing it, so it's about time we pull our socks up and make this a good one.
What can people listening at home do to help get points?
You can like our Facebook page, which is the IYMA's 2014 Newry. If you like it, promote it, share with other people. It gives us more points.
It's just a simple like. Just all you have to do is click like. It takes 0.5 seconds to click a button.
And the page you're looking for is the IYMA Newry 2014?
2014
Newry.
Newry.
Yeah. IYMA 2014 Newry. So basically look for that page, click like on it, and that's an
Share it. Just get as many people to like it as you want.
Okay, absolutely fantastic. Well, I mean, it's as easy as that. Sorry, go ahead. There's something else.
There's a prep gig on Friday the 20th of March.
Okay.
Which, if you're interested, go on to the Magnet. All the information of all the gigs and up and coming events are all on the Magnet page.
Okay.
And we post all the events within time. So we say that all the bands are playing, and what time, and usually it's on a Friday.
Excellent. First class. So, I mean, keep me up to date anyway with all the information, and I'll absolutely keep everybody up to date here, keep the listeners up to date. But with that, I'm going to leave it there, Don and Glenn, if that's okay. I want to thank you very, very much for coming in and explaining how this whole thing operates and the amount of effort that goes into it. It's absolutely fantastic. And once again, for anybody sitting out there listening who's thinking to themselves, I'd like to get involved with this Magnet Centre, I'd like to go, one last time, how?
Feel free. Come into the centre, ask. More than welcome. Talk to any of the members, any of the youth workers. Everyone's willing to help you. In
the Magnet, we have the YASUP, which is a drop-in centre for anyone. Go in for if you want to talk to someone, if you need advice or you want to do something. Go in YASUP. It's a very appealing place for everybody. We also have an Xbox and a PlayStation. You go in, you can play a couple of games. We have movie nights in there as well. It's a very nice place to be.
Brilliant.
So just go on the internet, go onto Facebook, look up the Magnet Centre. Our profile picture is just a magnet. It's a drawing of a magnet. It's pretty weird. But another one is just the IYMA's 2014 Newry page.
Well, I can see the attraction with that. Okay, listen, guys, thanks again very, very much for coming in. Laura, don't you be going anywhere because you're going to sing for us very, very shortly. But taking us to the commercial break, we're going to take a track from the winning band who performed on the night, and they are hard rockin' band Sentinel, and this is one of their own tracks entitled Road to Revenge.
IUR FM.
At Heaney Jewellers Newry and Warren Point, the massive silver jewellery sale is now on. Dozens of fantastic designs in sterling silver, including earrings, pendants, crosses, bracelets and bangles, all at half price. New designs arriving weekly and a small deposit holds any item at Heaney Jewellers, Hill Street Newry and Duke Street, Warren Point.
With over 25 years' experience in the art of making dentures, Damien O'Hare offers a wide range, custom made to meet your personal needs. Full repair service while you wait, and with the added advantage of a dentist on site, Damien can cater for your complete dental requirements. NHS clients are welcome at Damien O'Hare Denture Care, Hill Street, Newry, opposite the library. Call 302 65 765 or view the website damieno'hare.com.
McKay Hairdressing, Mill Street, Newry. They're a well-appointed salon with over 30 years' experience and are specialists in bridal hairdressing. Fancy a new style? Speak to their professional stylists. Call McKay Hairdressing on 3083 5600.
IUR FM, Newry and Mourne's community station.
Very welcome back. It's 11 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. You're tuned to the Shoebox Show on IUR FM 101.4 with me, Jerry Martin. Just a quick recap. We had Dan and Glenn in from the Magnet Centre here in Newry speaking to us about all the good work that goes on there. Plus about the IYMA finals taking place in Dublin in the Aviva Stadium on the 12th of April. Also talking about a local band, a Sentinel, who will be representing Magnet and the Newry region in the YMA finals. Now, we were talking about the competition on the night. There was a prize, well, there was winners actually, shall I say, for best band, best act, that is, and best song. And the twist is that the winners of best act have to cover the best song and bring it with them and play it live in Dublin on the 12th of April at the Aviva Stadium. How cool is that? Anyway, the person who supplied the best song on the night was a young lady named Laura, who is live in studio with me as we speak. Laura, a very good evening to you again. We had a quick brief chat with you earlier, but tell us about how you felt on the night once again, that sensation when your song was picked.
I didn't know what to do. I stood and I actually went, did I hear that properly? And then they were like calling me up because, you know, the Sentinel were all on stage, and I was like, do I go up on stage? I was standing, and I actually I'd say a week after, smile like an idiot. Like, I come out of the car and to leave my guitar to the car to my mum, and she was like, are you alright? Boy, guess what I won? she's like, what is going on?
Brilliant. Best feeling in the world, though. It's fantastic. It really, really is. So, I mean, again, that's an amazing thing. You went in, you entered the song, and from what I can gather now from chatting to people who were there on the night, there was no contest. Your song was right away the winner. Like, you mean you were basically from, and I'm not disrespecting all the other songs that were played on the night, but for the feedback I got was that it was just a unanimous vote for your song. So that must be a fantastic confidence boost for you.
That's an enormous compliment. Never been a confidence boost. You know, I went in, I was meant to play with two other girls, you know, like, they are my best friends, and I was meant to play with them, and, you know, they just couldn't make it because of family commitments, and I was like, what do I do? Do I do it myself? Mm-hmm. It was once again, my mummy was like, just do it. Why not?
Yeah. Nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Okay, well, Laura, we're talking to you here. We've talked about your song. The only thing we haven't found out is, who are you? Who is Laura? Tell us about you.
Me? Oh, I'm that art freak.
Right.
You're the one that carries the folder and everyone goes, oh, here she comes. Oh, no. No, that's me.
Excellent. So art's your first love, is it? Is that what you're studying?
I don't know. There's always been a balance. I do quite a lot of musical theatre with some local community drama groups. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I love musical theatre, and I love guitar and singing. You know, I love singing live, and then as well I love art. So okay. It's just did you get into music at a young age, or how did that come about? Music's always been a massive thing. I know my mum is like a massive 80s fan, so you know that's her taste in music. And then it would have been my daddy was a huge influence on music. He's always sung, and I've never ever heard anybody who could sing or play as well as he could. You know, amazing. So that's just been passed on, I suppose.
Okay.
He's very talented, and it also gave me a good taste in music, I suppose. I don't want to say I've got a good taste in music, not like a boasty thing, but it's like
well, what would you be into?
all different kinds of music. That's the whole thing. It's good because I know a range of music and I know all different kinds. Like my favourite band would be a band from the 60s called Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh, Mr. Fogarty, one of my favourites.
My. Yeah. So he's like, they're fantastic. Like that would have been my favourite band, but then again, like, I don't know, I would listen to everything,
Well, I have to say right away, you have fantastic taste in music, because CCR is one of my favourite bands too. Absolutely.
They are the best, like.
Cool, that's brilliant stuff. So, I mean, what inspired you to take up the guitar then? Was it because you were hearing all this cool music going on behind and you were exposed
definitely.
to it?
I mean, my daddy actually taught himself guitar, so I'd always been like, oh, that's really cool. There's always guitars in my house.
Yeah.
But there were always other instruments, but I suppose, I don't know. I don't really know why. I suppose it was just because Daddy played guitar that I always was like, I think that would be a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Just play guitar. And I could always, when I was younger, I always sang a bit. It wasn't really till I was about 10, say, when I actually started at voice lessons, and it just went from there, I suppose. It was good.
Good, excellent. So, I mean, that's your grounding then. That's where you came from. And, and then, obviously, as you've got older and you've started to look into the idea of writing songs yourself, where does that come from? Is that reflected in your art, do you think?
I don't know.
I'm asking all these big questions, and you're not going to be going, stop it.
No, I'm not. Don't be silly.
No, but do you feel that because you're a creative person that helps with the songwriting process?
Because I know a lot of people that would, are very talented at art, but that's their thing, that's their main thing.
Yeah.
Where I have all these different things that I love, and I just feel very blessed to be able to do different things.
But do you find it hard to focus then on one thing, or
that's the whole thing. That's the balance now. That's what that is. That's like me coming in and telling today my art teacher, I was like, oh, listen to Radio Tonight, I'm on radio, and she was like, not doing your art homework. I was like, oh no.
Funny you should mention, I think you have a shout out to a couple of people there who already Sean and
Amy and Shauna.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
They've tried to embarrass you here by sending messages saying you should be doing your art homework.
Yeah, they said I shouldn't really be on the radio right now. I should be at home finishing my sheets.
Okay, well listen, let's get back to the song. The winning song. Tell us a little bit about the song itself.
The winning song is Rain. I renamed it Rain because I don't really know why. It just fit. It fitted. So I was like, that's the name.
Okay.
And this is actually a song my daddy originally wrote the lyrics for, but he played it a lot differently. Like, I can't really. It's actually the reason I don't play it the way he does is because I actually can't remember the way he plays it. But I got all his music and all this kind of thing, so I find this and thought I'd have a go at it.
Okay. So you're carrying on his legacy with this song as well too, which is a fabulous thing. It's a fabulous gift. You know what I mean? That you have to take with you. Well, I tell you what. Before we get too deeply into it, tell us a little bit about the actual lyrics of the song and what the essence of the song is for you anyway.
For me, this is I suppose it's about attitude. I suppose it's are you going to be positive or negative about something? Are you going to, as it says in the song, rain or shine? It's are you going to have a good day or a bad day? And it's about deciding yourself.
It's about having that option in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Laura, would you do us the great honour of playing it?
I would love to.
Okay, well listen, live in studio people, you're about to listen to a young lady called Laura playing the winning song from the regional heats, the Newry regional heats of the IYMAs. Live and unplugged in studio, this is Laura and Rain.
What's it gonna do today? Rain or shine? What's it gonna do today? Inside my mind, Lord, pick me up out of this bed. Wanna see the whole world instead. Don't let me lie here all my days. I know there's gonna be some fun on the way. What's it gonna do today? Rain or shine? What's it gonna do today? Inside my mind, I think it's gonna shine.
Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
And I have to say, I can see quite clearly why that song won that competition. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And your portrayal of it, you have a lovely tone to your voice, I have to tell you that there.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm not just trying to say that to you. You really do. You have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful tone to your voice. And it must be just a fantastic feeling to have something so original and so beautiful and to be able to share that.
It's just, yeah, I suppose it's because it was my daddy's, now it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's that kind of thing.
It's basically, I don't know, I mean, I don't know an awful lot about art in the form of the putting down on paper, that kind of form. But to me, that's the sort of thing that you can't draw. You know what I mean? You just can't draw that feeling, that emphasis. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Maybe I can.
Maybe you can.
I don't know.
But at the end of the day, that was just absolutely, simply beautiful. You're going to play us another one or two, maybe after the news as well.
Yeah,
one more. One more, okay. We'll have a wee chat with you directly after the news, which is coming up now, and we'll have another track. Just to keep you up to date, people, you're tuned to the Shoebox Show on IUR FM 101.4. Live in studio with me is Laura, the song winner from the regional heats of the IYMAs.
On digital at IURFM.com and live on FM 101.4 from Newry. This is IUR FM News Update.
From the Sky News Centre at 8, Labour leader Ed Miliband's paid tribute to trade union leader Bob Crow, who's died suddenly at age 52 after suffering a heart attack. He says he didn't always agree with him politically, but always respected his tireless commitment to fighting for the men and women in his union. London Mayor Boris Johnson had major political differences with him, but says he respected him too.
I'm not a Marxist or whatever by any stretch of the imagination, but what I admired was his indefatigable defence of what he thought of as his members' views and his members' interests.
A former government advisor claims Nick Clegg was warned his plan to give all 5, 6 and 7-year-olds in England a free school meal was a bad idea rushed through. Dominic Cummings worked with Education Secretary Michael Gove until the end of last year. There's evidence of missing Malaysian passengers.
And it must be just a fantastic feeling to have something so original and so beautiful and to be able to share that.
It's just, yeah, I suppose it's because it was my daddy's, now it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's that kind of thing.
It's basically, I don't know, I mean, I don't know an awful lot about art in the form of the putting down on paper, that kind of form. But to me, that's the sort of thing that you can't draw. You know what I mean? You just can't draw that feeling, that emphasis. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Maybe I can.
Maybe you can.
I don't know.
But at the end of the day, that was just absolutely, simply beautiful. You're going to play us another one or two, maybe after the news as well.
Yeah,
we'll have
one more.
One more, okay. We'll have a wee chat with you directly after the news, which is coming up now, and we'll have another track. Just to keep you up to date, people, you're tuned to the Shoebox Show on IUR FM 101.4. Live in studio with me is Laura, the song winner from the regional heats of the IYMAs.
On digital at IURFM.com and live on FM 101.4 from Newry. This is IUR FM News Update.
From the Sky News Centre at 8, Labour leader Ed Miliband's paid tribute to trade union leader Bob Crow, who's died suddenly aged 52 after suffering a heart attack. He says he didn't always agree with him politically, but always respected his tireless commitment to fighting for the men and women in his union. London Mayor Boris Johnson had major political differences with him, but says he respected him too.
I'm not a Marxist or whatever by any stretch of the imagination, but what I admired was his indefatigable defence of what he thought of as his members' views and his members' interests.
A former government advisor claims Nick Clegg was warned his plan to give all 5, 6 and 7-year-olds in England a free school meal was a bad idea rushed through. Dominic Cummings worked with Education Secretary Michael Gove until the end of last year. There's evidence a missing Malaysian passenger jet may have changed course dramatically. The Malaysian military had reportedly tracked the flight several hundred miles west of the flight plan that it should have been following. Spain's King and Prime Minister have joined families of victims of the Madrid train bombings for a 10th anniversary mass. 191 people were killed and nearly 2,000 injured in the explosions on the 11th of March 2004. The cooperative has been thrown back into crisis after its chief executive quit the boardroom. Ewan Sutherland called the group ungovernable. Co-op Group Chair Ursula Lidbetter says they're looking at fundamental reform and says the members are still behind the organisation.
They are such good people. They are great people. They want to get this right. The organisation fundamentally is really good and sound, but we need to get the public's support back with us. They want us to do it right. They want us to get our governance sorted out. They want us to win.
In football, Arsenal are underway in their attempt to reach the quarter-finals of the Champions League, 0-0 on the night in Germany in their second leg against European Cup holders Bayern Munich. It means Arsene Wenger's men trail 2-0 on aggregate. That's the latest. I'm Kevin Gover.
IUR FM.
It's lunchtime. Fancy a munch? Why not try La Dolce Vita Newry for lunch? Full menu now available from Monday through to Friday. Check us out online for more details. LaDolceVitaPizzeria.com. Phone orders welcome. Call 30-252-700.
Finton Flood and Sons Independent Funeral Director. 4, 6 and 8-seater stretch limousine hire in various styles and colours, starting from only £180. 16-seater party bus fully loaded. We won't be beaten on price. Check out our website fintonfloodandsons.com or call us on 30-838-082.
Bridge Bowling, Belfast Road, Newry, with 10 lanes of glow-in-the-dark bowling. Fully licensed bar and full menu available. Ideal for schools, clubs, corporate events, or just an enjoyable night of fun. Discounts for group bookings and budget deals are available. Call us on 028 3026 0000. That's 3026 0000. Bridge Bowling, Belfast Road, Newry.
IUR FM. IUR FM. IUR FM.
Well, the time's just gone 3.5 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. You're very welcome back to the programme. It is indeed the Shoebox Show with me, Jerry Martin, here on IUR FM 101.4. I'm keeping you company through until 9 o'clock, at which time it's over to Matty James for all things country and country call. Till then, though, you're stuck with me. Okay, once again, if you'd like to get in contact with the programme, please feel free to do so. Love to hear from you this evening. You can text us on 07766 40 41 42. That's 07766 40 41 42. And if you are going to text us, please text the keyword IUR FM. That's IUR FM somewhere in the message. Anywhere at all, doesn't matter. That'll ensure it pops up on my screen here in studio. You can also get in touch via our Facebook page, IUR-FM Newry, or simply just go to the search engine button kind of thing on Facebook and type in IUR. That'll find us. Like the page if you haven't done so already. Nice to be nice. Okay, so that's the crack. Live in studio with me, a lovely young lady called Laura, whose original song won Best Song at the Newry region of the IYMA's Irish Youth Music Awards. She played that for us just before the commercial break. We're going to have a quick chat with her, and then I think Laura's going to play us maybe another song before she departs and heads off to do something more interesting instead. Okay, Laura, tell us a little bit more about yourself. You're studying at the moment.
I am A-levels in St Paul's High School. I actually moved there this year and I feel so welcome. You know, it's so nice. I've made some lovely friends there.
Okay, obviously the school you're at before, you couldn't take the subjects you wanted to do, is that
No,
why?
that's really the only reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in CenterNewry's before and I loved it. It was just, it's where, you know, I moved there with one friend and I left there with many. You know, it was a lovely place to be and full of lovely young ladies.
Okay, so what's the art department like in St Paul's then?
In St Paul's, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, the art department in CenterNewry's is amazing as well, but I just love it.
Okay, well,
it's very welcoming, you know.
Yeah, obviously you're taking A-level art.
Yeah.
What's the other subject then?
Art, drama and English.
Right, okay, you have 3?
Yeah.
That's keeping you busy.
Yeah, very busy. I used to have 4.
Right, okay. I know a young gentleman like that too, who shall remain nameless. He's a lead guitarist in Sentinel, but that's neither here nor there. He was taken 4 at one stage as well too. He's down to 3. I think he's talking about 2 now. If he talks about any less, he's going to get a good slap, but that's neither here. If you're listening, son, I love you, don't worry. Anyway, moving swiftly on, getting back into it again. Okay, so you're studying for your A-levels.
Yes.
That's high pressure. That's a lot of stuff going on.
It is. I suppose it's all about being able to balance stuff.
Yeah.
I've tried very hard to balance it all. I think I'm doing all right.
Okay. So what's the dream?
Dream? Many dreams.
Okay.
I don't know. I used to want, like, I was small and I still do. Would love to be, you know, like do like West End or Broadway, that kind of thing.
Sure.
Musical theatre. That would be amazing. But now I suppose doing this kind of thing, it's kind of made me think maybe more about singing my own songs or playing guitar with my own voice, you know.
Yeah.
Or I think I'm destined to go to an art uni. I mean, I would love that. It would be an unbelievable experience to just.
Well, in any sense of the word, really, what it is you want to do is you want to be creative in your life.
Creative, yeah, I suppose.
I mean, that's a very healthy aspiration.
Yeah.
And at this point, I want to wish you really, really well with that.
Thank you.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you are writing songs and if you're jotting down ideas and you're putting the ideas together and you have a lovely, unique style on the guitar, a lovely, unique style of a voice, and it seems to work really, really well. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a dream worth pursuing. Because at the end of the day, I think what I'm trying to say is the music scene at the moment out there is a mashed up, money-led, I suppose, cooperation, which is not music at all, in my humble opinion. And it's brilliant to see young talent out there putting real music together with real sincerity, not pasted on smiles, but real sincerity, and singing from the heart and singing about stuff that they know, stuff that they feel, which is absolutely fantastic, especially to see it in someone so young. But anyway, enough about that. You've told us what you want to do, or what you think you want to do.
Well, that's what I think I want to do.
Well,
I mean, who knows?
Well, this is it. We just don't know what's around the corner for us, but hopefully there's good things waiting for you.
Yes.
You're going to play us another song, you are.
I am. This is a song called My Love Took Me Down to the River. This is by a band from Dublin called Little Green Cars, who I only found out about, say, a month ago, and I fell in love with them. I went on work experience to Dublin there a few weeks ago and was listening to a radio station down there, and they love this band, so I was like, this is great, you know. And this is my favourite song by them. So
okay, so what's it called?
My Love Took Me Down to the River.
Okay, excellent.
So,
take it away.
Thank you. My love took me down to the river to silence me, and when he left I could not speak. I lay on the ground, I tried to scream, but no No sound did come out, I could only bleed blue. I waited for him till the frost did come. My skin it turned blue and my body was numb. My heart it burned out till it was no more. Shall I wait on the ground? I don't know what for. Ooh. There is a heart in here. Where is the heart in here? This love's killing me, but I want it to. So long you're gone, just like I always knew. I'm still here, waiting for you. I'm still here, waiting for you. My love took me down to the river to silence me. And when he left, I could not speak. And what he said, I can never say. 'Cause it's breaking my heart to this very day. Oh, there is a heart in here. Where is the heart in here? This love's killing me, but I want it to. So long you're gone, just like I always knew. I'm still here, waiting for you. I'm still here, waiting for you.
First class stuff, Laura. That's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Once again, I wish you every success. Congratulations again on the winning song.
Thanks very
for the
much.
regional heat. And no doubt we'll be hearing a lot more of you on the radio.
Hopefully.
I think so. I really, really do think so. And hopefully there's plans for a wee demo EP coming out.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I think it's going to
Soon.
be. I think it's going to happen very soon. So I do, to be honest with you. Good stuff. Okay, once again, Laura, many, many thanks indeed for coming
Thank
down.
you.
It's been a pleasure having you. As I say, no doubt we'll have you in the studio again in the not too distant future when that EP comes out and I have something tangible I can play on air, as well as have you play live in studio too. Once again, Laura, thank you so, so much, and the best luck with your song with and Sentinel playing it.
They're brilliant. They're brilliant.
I know, you don't need to tell me that. But it's going to be cracking stuff, the Aviva Stadium, and hopefully it's going to be smiles all around. Once again, Laura, many, many thanks indeed. Well, there you go. That was Laura, live in studio with me here. And as I say, you will be hearing lots of that lady. I would imagine that young lady in the not too distant future here on Newry FM and across many other radio stations. Okay. From here on through right till 9 o'clock, we're going to be bringing you the very, very best in on-site artists on the Shoebox Show here on Your FM 101.4. Let's get straight back into it. This is Cass Hawkins and her acoustic track, Because You Love Me, taken from the current EP, Better Days. Beautiful song. This is Your FM on the Shoebox. Walk it on and rip the knob off.